I'm calling because I have a bit of a predicament with a friend of mine.
Mm-hmm.
She fancies herself a bit of a matchmaker and has convinced herself that she has found the perfect soulmate for me.
Hilarious.
And she's really insistent on introducing us, and has been for the last 2 or 3 months. The problem is that the last person she introduced me to, I ended up having to get a restraining order against. So, obviously, I don't really trust her judgment.
Come on, this one feels fake too. Keep going.
But for some reason, she's just insistent on trying to get me to go out with this guy that she thinks will be the love of my life. So I was wondering if you could give me some advice on how to approach this with her. I don't want to
Just
be mean
say
or
no.
say, hey, I don't think that you're a good judge of character.
Why don't you want to say that?
Just
Pause
say
this.
that. Just say, as your friend, you know that the last time you hooked me up with a guy, he went to jail.
Yeah. Somebody
So I
cooks
think
you
I'm
a meal and you get violent diarrhea from it, and they're like, "Hey, I got some fucking linguine for you." You might not have the fucking linguine. I mean, what is this? This is crazy.
I think she's being too soft. I think it's easy. Hey, friend, I know you have good intentions and you want to set me up with a guy. I'm okay.
Also, like, she doesn't feel bad about the other person having a fucking restraining order.
No, she's re-upping.
Maybe
okay,
that actually could be it. She might feel so bad
that
she's like, oh, I can fix this if I get her actual husband. And so yeah, look, and maybe I do believe this because it is how funny, like, this is like, you know, women not trying to hurt anybody's feelings and being so, like, dating being so hard that you're just like, maybe I should do it. But it's like, you don't want to do it if you had to meet this person. Like, also your friend is fucking weird too, because it's like, what is she telling this guy? Like, if someone is telling me for months, like, you gotta meet my friend,
it's the love of your life.
What is she saying to the other person?
Probably the same thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. It sounds like you just if she's your good friend, just have a serious conversation.
That's nuts that you don't say that.
Yeah,
like,
that's
you
the
know,
first
like
thing.
Mark tried to fucking stab me. I don't want to get fucking noodles with this guy. That's what you say. Like, you're on probation from. What do you mean you don't want to say that? That's crazy.
She could also lie and just say, I'm dating someone.
No, she can't lie. She can't live like this. Her friend introduced her to somebody who she had to get a restraining order against.
I don't want her to lie, but just in case she needs, like, if she just
no,
if it's
because something's fucked up in their relationship with
the
this
power
friend.
dynamic.
If you can't tell her, are you out of your fucking mind? I'm gonna go on a fucking date.
That's true.
With somebody after the last guy fucking was in my air vents. Like, then you like, what? This isn't a friend. This is a person you're scared to speak up around, and that's something you need to think about, and that's something you have to, like, this is an assertiveness problem overall for you, I think. Like, that's even underlying this thing. Like, look, you don't have to meet this guy, and yes, you could lie, whatever, but you don't want to be the kind of person that somebody fucks you. I mean, your friend fucked you over. She might have good intentions, whatever, but, like, you're allowed to be pissed at this person.
You're allowed to say no.
Like, they fucking they brought a weird criminal stalker into your life. Like, you're allowed to not, and yeah, even if you're not pissed, you're like, hey, I get it. You couldn't have known. You just met this guy at work and you thought he was cool. I just don't fucking trust. You're on setting me up with people probation.
I think it's okay. I think she just says it's a pass.
But I do think you have because she wants to say you're not a good judge of character, and the friend earned it. It's not like her friend has a fucking, you know, lazy eye and she wants to, like, be like, you know, treated with kid gloves and be respectful. It's not something that, like, her friend made a fucking weird mistake and it pisses her off. She should be able to say how she feels about it. Like, if this happened to me, and again, I just go back to what if this happened to me and Eldest? It'd actually be kind of a gift because I would never stop shitting on him for it for the rest of my life. I would just bring it up nonstop. He made these really salty brownies once. We'll talk about it for the rest of our lives.
Constantly.
And he tried to sneak out. That was the best part.
Is this a true story?
He made very salty brownies.
Don't eat
and,
the brownies.
and then he was like, all right, guys, I'm going to head out. Before he cut the brownies, who does that? Who makes a dessert and doesn't want to see everybody's face
Or
as they
try
eat
it
it?
themselves,
Doesn't
take one to
He
go.
tried a little bite. He saw how salty it was, and he was like, okay. Didn't clean up, by the way. There's bowls in the
Come
fucking sink.
on.
And he's like, see, he's got his backpack on. We're like, by the way,
headphones on.
we all hang out until like midnight here all the time. This is the most uncharacteristic. He thought he was being fucking slick.
I gotta go, guys.
Yeah. We were like,
Hey,
what?
the brownies are done.
Yeah.
I gotta go, guys. Enjoy.
Yes.
I was on the time crunch.
Imagine a
had to get
grandma
out of
doing it.
there.
A grandma or a mom. Come on, you can't make the brownies and then dip.
So the salty
I
brownies.
didn't feel like cleaning that shit. I don't care.
It's crazy you didn't clean after fucking ruining those brownies.
What's alarming is she says, I don't want to be mean to say, hey, I don't think that you're a good judge of character. It's not mean.
And that's what I'm saying.
not mean.
That's my point.
It's
is
a
like,
normal conversation.
You have to stop living your life in fear of being mean. My hunch is this is an overarching problem for our friends
In this
calling
relationship
in.
dynamic.
And this is a safe way, not just in the relationship dynamic. I think this is probably how she is with everybody. That's my guess.
Life
right?
dynamic.
Just because this was something I worked on when I was younger too, like just not being assertive, not whatever.
People pleaser.
People pleasing stuff, right? And so I think this is a good way amongst friends. You're with a friend, and she did something fucked up that you're not even mad about. You just want it on the record that because of your error, I will no longer. You drove me home drunk. I'm not getting in your Corolla again. This is that. That's what she's doing.
Yeah,
like
simple.
you fucking put me in danger whether you wanted to or not. I'm not going. And you're fine to say that. She is a bad judge of character, clearly.
Confirmed.
So yeah, you're good. And you don't have to be super mean about it. You can even like laugh it off. But I just don't want people to ever have to live in somebody else's fake reality. You want to live in the real world, and if your friend is pretending like that was no big deal, you have to be like, hey, it's cool, I get it. The guy kind of was
No harm,
weird.
no foul.
No harm, but I'm obviously not trusting your
We don't
setup
gotta go
again.
for round
You know what
two.
I mean? Yeah, exactly.